Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Incineration Gentleman, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunacid. We got a key last episode, and we know exactly where to use it. But I have an idea. Since we have a higher jumping skill, let's break these again. Ashes. Coin. Coin. Ashes. Nothing. None. I was curious if we could make it up here. We just saved it, so if we die, it's not really that much of a loss. And you'll get to hear the death, game over music, which is, in its own right, fantastic. Before we try this jump, tell me that, this is not Shadow Tower as fuck. This one room. It's so cool. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. Are we there? What's... Okay, we're just going to stand still for a minute. We can actually make it to a very, very out of our league kind of area by accomplishing what we just did. So if you guys have the stats that I do, you can barely get up here. I don't know, maybe if you jimmied that a little bit, that could be a little bit different, but it seems like the minimum we need is 11-11 in both speed and dexterity. But let's go to my favorite area in the game. The Forbidden Archives, if I'm not mistaken, is its title. And we're going to unlock it so we can teleport to it. But I don't think we're going to get any stuff here just yet. If we do, it's going to be very minor things. I don't want to get too far into it. I'm glad I'm getting this immediately in the second episode to show people that you can do this. And the music here is so good. The ambiance is so good. You will see so soon. Huh, you should be able to jump through that. In the Hallowed Basin you can, to get to other areas. Nice. I'm gonna pop in the other headphone for this. Some of the best music in the whole game right here. Alright, let's do a little look around. Might even fight a thing or two if it's not too dangerous. Oh, this is cool. That's the Necronomicon. Literally. Look at its name. Oh, fucking yeah, dude. Oh. Okay, I don't have to be completely silent in this. I just wanted you guys to get a vibe of the music. Oh. Gets better. Those books are pretty damn dangerous. We're about half dead almost. Okay, sorry. I'm just jamming here, guys. I'm just enjoying the game. Stop giving me frame drops. What's going on? There we go. I think they're, Oh. I got stuck on the pillar, I couldn't back up. I think their ranged attack is dark magic. Ugh. Another ocean elixir. Big loot here. Even though we're gonna... A little bit of sequence breaking here. Oh. Talk with my hands instead of fighting. Let's immediately drink that. Boop. Oh, we wasted a healing potion. Damn it. I guess it didn't really hurt. We needed it. And also, these incense burning totems is what the old god looks like. The sleeping, slumbering giant creature that they keep referring to in this entire game. I think we missed a few books here that we could read, but I'm going to do a proper look through this area when we're supposed to be here later. if I can get anything else, it would be... You know, that's enough time in this area. I don't want to like expose too much yet. Well, let's get a secret. I'll show you a secret. How's that? Now, if we stand here and stare at this dead body for a little while, right? We're going to hear a noise. Oh, just the music changes altogether. When that happens, you can leave this area, and you will find this horribly deformed creature laying here, and you get corpse transfusion. I'll explain that spell in a moment. Secret closes after. Isn't that fucking Kingsfield as fuck, though? And then the music's dead silent. Oh, okay. Let's look at the spell. A cursed spell given to the residents of the Great Well by the King of Old, transforms the caster into a corpse so they can become free from the prison of life. Why was that so hard to say? It can be fast traveling. Say, like, you're trying to farm for an item, right? And it's taking too long to run all the way back, save it. And if you don't care about the experience points, you can run up, kill the thing. It didn't drop it. Oh, cast the spell, you die. Go back to the... It's actually faster, depending on how long you have to run to your save point. It just instantly teleports you back, and all you have to do is... It cuts out half the travel. But we'll I think ever actually use that spell. Wow, this place gets eerie after you find that secret because it cuts off the music. And we're getting lag here, which is kind of disheartening, sadly. Well, let's teleport out. Back to the Hallowed Basin. We'll use the enchanted key on the enchanted gate and proceed the way we're supposed to. Oh, we gained 3 levels, too. You know what? Let's start upping our magical and strength abilities some. Yeah, why not? A little bit more strength wouldn't hurt. Now we have a higher life pool, more mana. We're doing fantastic. Let's warp back to the Hallowed Basin. You can see here on the fast traveling screen how many dark areas are in between the Hallowed Basin and the Forbidden Archives, and that's how much sequence breaking we just did for about 10 minutes or so. The music's so good. So good. Okay, so we are going to go and use this key, and before we do that, let's actually equip it. It's a shame that the enchanted key just looks like any old key. And the gate looks so cool. It's nice that we upped our speed. I appreciate being able to move a little faster. I don't think this chest has anything in it twice. It is cool you can open it again, though. You know, one thing I thought would have been really neat in this game? If they just took a little bit more from Kingsfield. In that game, you'll get, like, to a room very early in the game, and there'll be a chest. And you'll find a key way later in the game. And countless chests throughout the game that are locked with different keys. And it's very Metroidvania. Very much like the Castlevania games that were more labyrinthian and had huge sprawling maps where you had to do just unbelievable amounts of backtracking. But it was fun, you know? I believe we're actually going the wrong way. Damn. But that's okay. We'll just get some experience points. Maybe an item or two. Be nice if we got those magical rings we talked about in the first episode from the slugs. Ah. They're not doing much damage now. Let's use a little fire magic. Nice. It's weird that you have to have your spells completely charged before you can use them. Like, if it's halfway charged and you try to fire, it just fizzles out. So you gotta be making sure you actually have your weapons ready to go. Oh, we missed. We missed. After all that time. Nothing. Okay. And I know it seems like the snails aren't here right now. It's because we came in the alternate way. They'll spawn in eventually. Don't worry about it. Man, I wish this would just run a little smoother. I don't know what's going on with this. It's actually getting on my nerves. But I know this snail down here will be here. And I will kill him, not just for the experience, but he has a chance to drop a spell. Or he was supposed to be here. Huh. Huh. Oh. Alright. I don't know. Let's use that key. It's kind of brutal. Check this out. I mean, pretty. Yeah, it sounded pretty too. But then it was like... brutal. Right in this frickin' socket. Yeah, second weapon. The torch, which is more of an environmental tool than a weapon. But it can be used as one, and it can get stronger too. Finally, you guys can see stuff. And you can block with it as well, which is very helpful. Why are we having frame drops? Please stop. Like, there we go. It's a little better, I guess. Whatever. Sorry it's not going to be good, guys. I'm just trying to show you an awesome game, you know? Hopefully we can have a little fun playing it together. Well, it's not like you're here, but... it almost is, you know? That's the cool thing about Let's Plays is... it kind of feels like you're just hanging out with a friend. Like gaming with your buddies back when you were a kid, you know? Let's break some pots. Let's see what we can find down here. Some cash. Oh. Well, that will burn and break. I think, at least. You can break the torches and get experience, too, by the way, for your weapons. And these. But I'll leave the torches intact. They're obviously helpful. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. But we got a lot of weapon experience from that. This didn't break? Okay. There's a good amount of secrets here, too. Oh, his whole face is gone. Jesus. Wow, alright. Damn. Get some more weapon experience here. God, these things are indestructible. I think we get more experience if we hold the bar. Okay. Locked. We'll have to come around another way. Jeez, man. Can we read this? No. This is locked as well. They're really bottlenecking us down here, aren't they? I will take that, though. We're gonna fight stuff. I'm gonna hold off on breaking more things. It really depends on what they are. Because these vases here, they can drop items. That's partly why I'm breaking them. There's so many vases down here, too. Okay. Oh, a book. You're welcome to read this, guys. I'm gonna take a little break and take a stretch and yawn. So the basic gist of this is they've come to a point where they can't find a physical way out, so they're going to try to do it through enlightenment. That'll be explained more in other readings. I know we can find levers that can be used to start unlocking some of this stuff. Ooh, our first elemental weapon. The ritual dagger. Alright, so its backstep is pretty high. When you block, you're going to take a lot of time to get away from the enemy, almost instantly. A strange, wicked-looking instrument seems to not do much damage, as it is intended to make victims suffer by inflicting tiny piercing wounds, which get infected from the poison coating the blade. Oof. But it's a pretty helpful weapon for damage over time. I think we might not be using it for a little while, but I will show you how quickly it swings. Do some wicked damage fast with that. Now, you can't proceed any further this way, but there's a drop-off right here. Go ahead and take it. And you get to the backside of one of the gates we saw before, and there's a very, very helpful switch. Nice. Gate open. Shortcut acquired. Oh, and a chest up there as well. Let's get some loot. More gold. What was that called? Luthomercy? I don't know how to pronounce that. A forbidden blood magic that gives life to the... Wait, what? I'm sorry. A forbidden blood magic that gives life to the intended, or in... I'm apparently having a hard time reading this. Sorry about that. Oh, so apparently it makes enemies scream, but it does no damage. Created by a mad wizard, Abdul, before his exile. It is unknown what the purpose of the spell was. Interesting. But what's cool about blood magic is it doesn't take magic from you. It utilizes the caster's blood instead. They seem to have been worshipping some bizarre idol here. And honestly, well, let me charge this up. There's a really cool thing I want to show you if it'll actually let me do it. Ah, no. We need Blood Drain, a different spell. Oh, I want to get up here so bad so I can show you one thing. I don't even know if we can fit up there now. But the one thing that's really helpful about blood magic is you can get your Lunacid to high numbers without really... Oh, come on, let me up there. Without needing to use mana. Let me up there. Ooh, let me up there. Anyway, we'll have to come back, damn it. There's supposed to be a secret door behind this symbol, and we can't reach it because we can't reach the top of the symbol yet. I knew I should have just tanked dexterity. Sorry, folks. And I don't know why we're getting so much input lag, too. Like... Fuck it. We'll just finish the episode. I'm sorry if the footage is bad and I have to re-record it. I'll just do it if I have to. Those corpses we saw constituted as mummies. And they can be gnarly, doing big damage if they... Especially if they're armed. If they get in too close, they have some gnarly combos. Okay, let's get this other one. know what? Let's cast Ghost Light. There. And put on a proper weapon for this guy. Oh, he almost cursed us. There we go. Now we can actually see a little bit. Well, not too much better, but actually less. But at least we have a decent weapon. We can get to that health potion later. Let's cast some more blood magic as we go. It can be risky, because when this fully charges, I'll let you see it. Your health bar gets strangely colored, a fraction of it at least. That's the amount of blood that you've lost, and if you get hit, that darkened section of your bar will be taken no matter how much actual damage you take from attacks. But it will, as you see, slowly regenerate. It appears the brain was removed, but the wounds were inflicted within the skull itself. It looks like the brain carved its own way out. So that's what happened to all these guys, huh? Damn. Secret door. Oh, there's one with a sword. Okay. We're about to have a real first taste of combat here. There's quite a lot of them, too. This is what is known as a mummy knight. Ooh, that was close. They do pretty good damage, too. Well, we got a little space. Let's put on a spell worth fighting for. Or fighting with, at least. Nice. We're slowly whittling them out. Cast a bit more blood magic. Get some more lunacy. Should be keeping my block up more. No, you can't charge and also keep blocking at the same time. There we go. I was tapping the button instead of holding it for the fire spell. That's what that noise was. There. Ha! You motherfucker. Ya piece of shit. Another one moving in the background there. I see you. You piece of shits. Your rock bags of fuck. There's also secret rooms in this area as well, and there's what I consider to be one of our first mini-bosses. Well, we already fought the Milk Slug. This one's more a proper mini-boss. Oh, and this game does have, like, specific, like, body-based damage. So, heads up. Hitting enemies in the face do more damage. I believe he's lurking back here, if I'm not mistaken. No. But we got a spell now. Blood Strike. One of my favorite spells in the whole game. It's one of the only offensive spells that doesn't take magic. We're also going to put on Ghost Light. It doesn't take very long to charge it either, and it does pretty good damage. Let me read the effect for you real fast. A weaponized form of blood magic. Some warriors seek these forms of magic to rely on their vitality rather than their magical abilities. So, a lot more freedom in how you can build your character, but there's a bit more of a cost to it if you're hit while using the magic. But as you can see, slowly our ammunition, which is our blood, comes back, and I'll show you how effective the actual attack is right here. Let's try to get a headshot. We didn't get a headshot, but that's decent damage. Wait for that health to come back a little bit more. Now, when we were talking about how, with some magic types, the vampire's life comes back very slowly, I was talking about blood magics. It can be very detrimental to a vampire's playthrough, blood magics, but extremely effective as well. And there's quite a loud bird sitting out there singing away right now. Oh, die. Oh, not me. Oh. Let's drink a healing potion. That's the cost of having high lunacy. Just gotta take good damage. Let's cast this right above us. Nice. Now this is blood wine. If you drink it as a human, you will get poisoned, but as a vampire, it's a healing item. Before we proceed down that hallway and fight the rest of them, I want to do a little bit more exploring here, because there is a bit of a boss character here, if I'm not mistaken. Oof, why are we having lag? Stop it. Get some help. You. Whap. 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 Whap, 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 whap. The wooden shield. Useless, we have one hand. It can be a weapon. Long ago I heard tales of Abdul and his temple. How they managed to reach enlightenment and escape. But they're still here. Or at least their bodies are. So maybe they had some type of spiritual ascendance. Checking for walls, you know. Another helpful thing is, there, that text where you saw the word read. When you find a secret, a question mark will appear. So it'll actually save you some time in trying to hunt for secrets. I was looking for a pink skeleton with a scythe, and he didn't appear, which is very, very strange. Maybe it's a situational thing, but there was supposed to be an enemy there, in this area that was supposed to be quite powerful. Yeah, that was a good combo, altogether. There's another one. I love the music in this area, by the way. The ambiance is lovely. Cast some magic. If I can see well, that doesn't mean you guys can see well. See the problem with casting that ball of light there? I shouldn't have done that. But at least we're seeing what's in front of us particularly easily. I think that these particular mummies on the ground are the most dangerous, honestly. How much money do we have now? We're about halfway there to getting what we need when it comes to, finances for the crossbow. I blanked out there for a second. I was, just checking for walls. It's strange there's all these dead-end hallways and no secret doors. Ah, speaking of secrets. Mirage revealed. And all these guys that were dead before, at least a lot of them are alive now. So now that's a shortcut. We're making good progress, folks. I'm pretty happy with how this Let's Play's going, progress-wise at least. Oh, and he dropped a mana potion. Taking off that arm and head, it's like it almost reward us for doing something like that. And when we pulled that lever, it opened up a lot more areas. Let's go get another weapon we need to upgrade. And one of the best weapons in the entire game. We're even going to run by some of these. Oh, come on. Don't get hung up. Jump over that. Oh, no. You stay away from me, little guy. Just for now. I got something for you. Way down here, we'll find a nooked off area with a hammock and a skeleton. And a very good weapon. One of my favorites. That'll be slow and tedious and cumbersome for the time being, but the stone club is one of the best items in the entire game. A simple club fashioned from stone. Difficult to handle, but viable option when weapons are hard to come by. So, let's start breaking stuff. It'll take a while for it to charge up, but this weapon can be upgraded multiple times and becomes one of the best weapons. Hands down. You can even break the lights and get experience for your weapons. Now we could proceed to the next area yet, but we haven't found all the secrets in this land. There's many secret doors and many things we can still do. But hey, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm sorry if there's any form of like major visual problems. For the hour that I've been recording, it's been informing me that we've lost about 2.7 frames to render lag 2.7% of all the frames that we've been seeing. In this last, well, in the entirety of all the footage that's been recorded so far. He's really wrecking me with that damage on the ground. That's what makes these guys so dangerous. I might just have to opportunistically score hits instead of trying to get a charged hit, because he just lunges at me so sporadically. Just try to stay away from him. Whew. And as enemies are degenerating and fading away, you can actually hit them and still get more experience for your weapon, which is really interesting. Let's read this sign so we at least know where the next area we'll be going will be called. The Fettin Mire. There should be more of these mummies here. We need to go back to town. And I say we proceed with the rest of this place after we go to town. Man, that bird is really singing up, isn't it? I hope you guys can't hear it. Maybe you can. Maybe you like it. Let's fight more effectively. I don't trust my amount of life that I have in trying to fight this particular ground mummy. I'd rather take it out quickly and just safely. When we get back to town, folks, we'll be able to gain nearly 10 levels. It's that Lunacid being maxed out that's really doing it. Like, really take advantage of that, folks. It's a huge deal. Got him in the ankle with it. Now, since we don't have too much life right now, it will take quite a lot to be able to cast these spells. And it poisoned him. Awesome. There's a small chance that this kind of damage can do long-term lingering poison damage. Blood damage. Oh, you fucking... You piece of shit. Drink a potion. Why not? Oh, come on. Die. Die. Okay, whatever. He's dead. Let's go back to the crystal and get out of here. Let's not proceed to a new area. Because there is a crystal in the new area. But, it's hard to get to. We'll find a few more secrets along the way. The VHS tape. Remember that in the intro it made it clear that the world was falling into dilapidation because of this poison mist all around the world, and we fell back into feudal kingdoms. Well, this is some of the ancient technology before the world fell apart. We can utilize this way later. You're in the know, right? I am. The fans will be too. Well, I don't know. What do you guys want to be called? I usually refer to you guys as our viewers as that or folks, but I referred to you just now as fans. But you guys will know all about that tape in the future. No exit on this side. We'll have to go back the long way. And then after that, when we get back to town, we'll do a little upgrading. Upgrade the torch. Do some level ups. Save it. No, well, no need to go back that way. We get spells later that actually make it where we can run so quickly. But you have to kill a very specific enemy to be able to get your hands on it. And they're very dangerous. Some of the strongest in the game, honestly. Oh, hey there. Cool. I bet there's gonna be another one back here. No, but I know this is a secret. It's supposed to be. Huh. Thought there was a secret in this room. Guess I was wrong. More ashes. Nothing crazy, but nice, I suppose. Ashes can be used with, I forget what exactly, to make, bombs. So now this gate's open up here, right? We can jump over in a moment. Oh, hi. Good, we got him. Get some healing potions right here. We can go over here as well. Take care of this mummy knight. Nice. Another onyx. And then we get flame flare, which is kind of like the spell we currently have, ghost light, but at the same time, oh, we got it. See if we can make it back. Oh, get up there. Okay. It leaves a lingering fireball that if you walk into it can even hurt you. It can be a helpful spell if you're fighting very slow, large targets. Or if you're going to be bottlenecking a large amount of enemies through a door, they're going to get stuck on each other. So, use that weapon. Here, let's read this. Hallow Basin. An alternate entrance. Nice. Plus 10 more dollars. Let's take a look in here and see if there were any items. No. Okay. Nothing to be seen. Nothing to be seen. Yeah, let's get out of here. We might not even need the torch soon. Yeah, we don't really need it. Let's get the steel spear. Decent item. Doesn't do too much damage, but its range is nice, and the backstep is very helpful. Its guard is not particularly good, though. And it has decent range at 5. Wait, was the range 5? Because the Heritage Sword is at 3. Yeah, 5 of range. But there's a Mirage to reveal here. Nice shortcut back up to the Hallow Basin. And it also leads us to yet another area. So we know 3 areas that we can go to. The 2 mysteries that you guys haven't seen yet. This door and the one we saw down there in the depths. And we can make it up this jump and get to the Forgotten Archive. Do a little bit more quick looting. Put on that club, actually, and get it some experience. Smart thinking. And as you can see here, the steel spear had no weapon experience. Some weapons don't get upgraded. But let's go back to town. Nice. Break that plant, too. And this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. Okay, we're done. Sorry. We'll go back to town. Upgrade our torch. Do a little level up. Maybe do some shopping, too. Buy a healing potion, maybe. Oh, didn't mean to bang my microphone there. Sorry. I wonder if Dinma... I found this. Oh, I brought this up in the first episode. I thought the thief got nothing. Apparently the thief gets a random item from Dinma. So let's see what... 50 cash. Nice. She was just telling us about the fast travel system. Oh, she's asleep. I don't want to wake her now. The only reason I would is if I had enough cash to buy the crossbow, and we're close. So if these hold the dough, she's got to get up. No, but we can make some throwing knives now, which is a very helpful ranged weapon, but they're limited, sadly. Let's upgrade this to the Iron Torch. Of course, more damage now. It's not much brighter. A simple torch, but upgraded with iron bands to protect the wielder's hand. So, that's nice. Let's do a little alchemy. Salutations, Howard. Yeah, I'd love to do some alchemy. So, we place 1 in each piece here. Right? Of the ocean bone shard, hit forge, throwing knives crafted, and then we just made 10 of those. We'll put that in the enchanted key slot. A simple thrown weapon made of sharpened ocean bone, normally used by thieves and assassins to deal damage afar. Well, we are a thief, so I guess it's fitting, huh? Let's do some... Well, I don't want to wake her. There's nothing we need to buy. It is pretty adorable that she's asleep. Wow. Would you hang with bird people, y'all? I straight would. Anyway, let's go level up. And then we'll call it quits on this episode. This one's been about 40 minutes. Level up. Boom! We're level 23 already. Damn, we only been playing for an hour and we're skyrocketing. So let's tank up some abilities here. I want to move a lot faster. We're going to jump both of these to 20. Because when we get that crossbow, dexterity is going to be helpful for both damage and jumping height. And let's start equalizing on these two until we have no more. Yeah, I can live with that. We're about to get some major bumps in our damage, our jumping height, running speed, mana. Things are about to get a lot better. We thought we were a pipsqueak before. Now, we're getting there. We're getting strong. Finalize leveling up. Now let's look at our damages. I think the Heritage Sword did like 30 some odd. Oh, I think it was 18. Sorry, I was looking at the speed at 33. We went up like 6 points, like 30% damage. Something in that regard. I remember it did 18. I don't know. But anyway, huge progress. We've upgraded weapons, we've found items, we've made some things, upgraded some stuff. Lore drops. Nice. We even got to stare at a sleeping bird lady. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. My name is the Incineration Gentleman. I'll see you guys in the next video.